Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to talk about second half of 2021 and everything that I have coming up for you guys in a second. So first 6 months of 2021 is over and it was kind of an interesting time for me. Only in the first 6 months of 2021, I think I've done about 32 to 33 deals. So it was very busy season for me. And the amount of money I made in June of 2021 was probably the same amount of money I was making in my full year working on my 9-to-5 job. So I was very happy. However, there were some setbacks in that month as well. What I started doing is exploring new areas. And I started exploring new counties and new type of properties to work on. As some of you guys might know, I have hired my second virtual assistant and I actually have two right now working for me. And one of them, the one that's been working with me for a while, they still do the same thing they did for me before. They work on vacant lots. However, the second new virtual assistant is actually working on a special list just for me. Like I've mentioned before, I'm actually looking for a multifamily property for myself. I'm looking preferably for a fourplex within probably a 50-mile radius of where I live right now. When I do find it, I'll let you guys know. I'll walk you guys through the deal and how I got it and everything like that, so stay tuned. But yeah, second virtual assistant actually is working on that for me at the moment. She's only calling multifamily properties. So she has been getting some leads. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be working out, and hopefully within the next couple weeks I should be finding something. But because I've been exploring with new areas and new type of properties for me, I have been getting a little bit slower on my deals. So I'll be honest with you, in June I found only like about 2 deals, and because I've been exploring with new lists, and for me that's kind of not a lot because I've been finding anywhere between 4 to 6 deals monthly before that. It definitely takes a toll on you because when you go having from a best month ever to one of the worst months ever, it's a very hard switch, so it's kind of difficult, but you know, you don't give up and you try to new things. So here we're gonna talk about the new things that are coming up in my business in 2021, the rest of the 2021. All right, so number one, I am still working on vacant lots. However, I'm looking to explore into new markets. I've been doing some research, trying to figure it out where in Florida, I'm not trying to go out of state yet, where in Florida there are many new builds are being built. And I found 2 cities. I'm not gonna reveal them yet because I want to see if what I'm talking about makes sense. So I wanna try out the markets first and then let you guys know. One city is in North Florida, one city is in South Florida. So my plan is right now I'm doing some research and trying to figure out, connect to some builders in the area, and then start from there. When I connect to some builders, after that I'll be looking for land and hopefully bringing them deals. I'm also, like I said, exploring the multifamily properties, and I'm not only looking for myself. If I do find somewhere or something that where I don't want to live but I can wholesale it, I'll be doing that. I have not wholesaled a multifamily property till today, so that will be my first. So it's actually, I'm learning how to wholesale multifamily properties right now. It's a little bit of a different animal than single family homes or vacant lots because the value of the property doesn't only go off the ARV or whatever the comps are in the area. What you have to be doing is also comparing based on the rents. And it's not as easy right now because, you know, because of COVID, a lot of landlords can't evict their people and stuff like that. So you have to be very cautious and ask all the right questions. And that is another thing that I'm looking for this part of the year, is hopefully they will suspend the eviction memorandum and we will be getting some properties on the market. It will not only eviction memorandum, it's a foreclosure memorandum as well. And when that does change, I believe that the market will be, I don't think it will be flooded with the properties because they will all take time to get to the market. It won't be like that quickly, but I think over time it will kind of eat up some of that supply, all those people that are actually looking to buy properties at the moment. Because the other day I actually found on-market property, multifamily property that I did like. However, the problem with that property was that I actually made an offer on the asking price. So like whatever the asking price was, I said I'll pay that. I only need, you know. And I said, can I look at the property? They said, you can only look at the property after your offer was accepted and during the inspection period. I said, okay, well, how long can I have an inspection period? They're like, well, preferably not too long. I said, I don't know, give me 3 days. I was like, that's not a lot of time, but if I can come in the first day with an inspector right away, and then a couple days later they can give me a report, making sure everything is fine, that should be okay. The crazy part is that the offer was not accepted. Obviously, right now it's kind of people are overbidding whatever asking price is, especially in the very hot markets like Florida, which I do think that, you know, it kind of sucks. And if you're looking for a home right now, if you're looking not only to wholesale but buy for yourself, it's kind of frustrating and irritating and kind of demotivating. But I think over time it will change. It cannot be like this always. And what I want to say is that even if you really want that property, do not overpay what you feel like you should pay. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, you want a property, you know, and stuff like that, but it's not really worth it to overpay for a property because you really want one right now, and then eventually you just stuck with not the best deal. Because I don't think the market, I can't predict what's gonna happen in the real estate market. I don't believe the market will crash. I believe we'll have a correction. You know, some properties will go a little bit lower in price. I don't think it will be a crash that everyone's talking about. Some people are talking about. Maybe not in every market, you know, that could be possible as well. So when I'm looking for a multifamily property for myself, what I'm trying to concentrate on is that will my cash flow either way be good as, you know, the renters? Like, will the renters the rent amounts will be enough to pay for the mortgage and, you know, and for anything else that I have to do on the property. So if that's good, then the price is fine. You obviously have that 8% cap rate that you have to fulfill. Well, you don't have to fulfill, but you want to fulfill when you're buying a property that you're looking to rent out, you know, either multifamily or single family. I do think it's really easily achieved with, not easily, but like easier achieved with multifamily property than it is achieved with single family property, especially in the market like today. So yeah, so I'm actually doubling down on my business. I'm investing more than I've ever invested in my business right now, and exploring new markets, putting more money in skip tracing and different software that makes it a little bit easier for my virtual assistants to find deals. So even though it kind of been slowing down, I'm actually putting more money into the business to see a better feedback from the business, you know, better outcome. So since I started exploring with new areas, yesterday I sent 3 contracts to properties that I normally would not send contracts to because of the areas they're in, because I don't know any builders there. But we are going to see there are 3 different properties, absolutely different properties. One is like a very expensive waterfront property. One is a smaller mobile home property. It's just a vacant lot for a mobile home. And one is a single family home property as well. So it's 3 different type of properties. We'll see if it works out. I'll keep you guys updated. And another thing that I'm really working for this part of the year is going to be my planner. As of recording on this video, DHL is actually supposed to be delivering my planner. It was supposed to be delivered 3 days ago, but apparently it got held off in one of the facilities because that facility is so backed up. So now I'm kind of just waiting to see when it will be delivered. It kind of sucks because you do pay the premium for DHL to deliver it early for you, and that didn't work out, obviously. But stay tuned because that should be coming up very soon. I'll be doing a full review of the samples and everything that I got and everything that I have coming up with the planner. Like I said, I'm super excited. I'm doing my best so that I can have this launched by the end of the summer. I'm also looking to do something like a Q&A sessions, maybe live, maybe pre-recorded Q&A sessions that when you guys ask questions and I go on the video and I answer them during the video. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I'll be making a separate video, maybe answering all the questions that I get over time. Just kind of reading them off and, you know, seeing if I can answer them. But that's about it, guys. It's gonna be a very busy part of the year, and even though it kind of started out slow, like I said, we finished on a very strong month, but also there was not a lot of deals that I found that month. So the July will be kind of slow for me in a way that I don't really have any properties closing this month, which is very new for me because I haven't had that happen in a long time. However, I believe the rest of the month is going to be incredibly busy, so stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated for everything that's going on. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and as always,